So I'm Thurleen Anderson, and I'm a specialist here in the library for instructional services. The good news for you is that I'm here every day and your instructor is not. So I'm easy to find. I'm by the windows. I'm available to help you with resources, with search terms, with formatting, with citations. So come see me and let me help you. So I'm also an instructor here. I am in our bachelor and master's program. So I want to show you what I have available for you as a resource. Because we have so many databases, this is kind of like a little cheat sheet to show you what to use for what you're trying to find. So it breaks it down for you like this, for trend forecasting, for marketing, for sourcing, for general studies. And in the middle is kind of a quick reference guide. So you look at this and you go, all right, I need this whatever information. These are the databases that contain that information. So that's really nice because you're not wasting your time researching, right? If you have one already, make sure you have a recent one because we've exchanged some databases out and we have some new ones. And that's why there's actually a sticker on the back of this one. So there it is. Now we're going to look at databases. All right, so just a couple of quick things I want to talk about. This is your landing page. So how for your e-portal, because that's how you get to the library. Why not do research at home in your pajamas? Okay, so you don't have to come to the library to have these resources available to you. So to get to the library, there's this quick link right here that says library resources. Or sometimes if you've created a profile, this link goes away. So to get to the library, you click on student services and then library services. So this takes you right into all the resources available to you and answers any questions that you might have about the library. What are the hours? What can I check out for how long? And even other resources that you might not think about. So here is the actual catalog. Here are the databases. So the catalog, just a quick review of the catalog. Just a couple of tips to remember about it. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to go in this way now. It works just like a search engine. Just like any search engine. So if I wanted to put in here business law, I would just type that in, and you see that I have 250 resources in our libraries. Now, if you typed business law into indexing engine like Google, you would get millions of hits. So you want to use the resources of the library to save you a lot of research time. So this 250 is all 4 of our campuses and offsite storage. So you're going to want to change that to your particular campus if you're going to be on campus to save you time too. So now I have 200. You're still going to find the most because our library in Los Angeles is the biggest one. And this number, 200, is broken down over here as to what kind of a resource it is. So we have 77 that are books on the shelves, and the rest of them are e-resources. So they're either e-books or DVDs or some kind of recording. And then it tells you where it is, where you can find it on the shelf. If it says not available, that means it's checked out. You can click on it, it tells you when it's due back. And you can place a hold on it, and you'll get an email when it comes back in, and that person can't renew it. You can also do that if you find something in another library on another campus, a FIDM library, and we'll get it for you. It'll come from one of the other campuses. Okay, if you have a tough time with not enough results, you're always going to find something over here under our Encyclopedia Britannicas or in our magazine articles. And if I click on magazine articles, it's going to take me into our databases. So I like kind of calling this our back door into the databases. So these are all magazine articles that have to do with some kind of business law. So you can peruse those. All right, so let's go now to the databases. So you see that they are in alphabetical order. And the one specifically that would be helpful for this class is ABI Inform, and it's ProQuest. So for any academic site, it's going to have a ProQuest or an EBSCO or a Gale beside it. Let's start with Credo right here. Credo, because Credo reference has a really cool feature called a mind map. So if I go up here to browse and I click on mind map, and then I put in here business, let's say ethics, then it's going to create a mind map for me. So many times, like, business ethics is a very large topic, and so doing a mind map can help you narrow it down or bring your topic into a tighter focus. And I can click on any of these, like even socially responsible investing, and now it's going to give me even more tight terms that I can further research and that are also broken down over here. And I can keep going. What is a hedge fund? Okay, so now it's giving me more terms with that one. Okay, so that's really useful for Credo. The other thing about Credo is keep in mind that there, at topic pages, there are thousands and thousands of ebooks in here that are available for you. And so you can go into business, finance, and economics, and then I can further narrow it down over here. But these are all different books, and you see that there are so many. It's going to give me an alphabet to choose from if I know that there's a particular title or a particular author that I would like. Okay, so if I come over here, it's broken business, finance, and economics down for me. So I can just do even general reference, which didn't work very well. No, I don't like how it worked. So play with it. That's Credo reference. 620 topic pages found in business, finance, and economics. The very first database available in the list is called ABI/Inform. And this is a database specifically bought for our bachelor and master's students. So this is a good place where you can find even dissertations and working papers with all these different subject management theory, techniques, business trends, and case studies. So if I wanted to put in, we used, what do you think? What should we put in here? Okay. If I just type in business, how about e-business? All right, it gives me that as an option. Okay, I also want to make sure I click on full text and probably peer reviewed, because that's going to take me into a more academic journal. And then it gives me all my options over here of the different kinds of source types I have, including scholarly journals or podcast websites and blogs. Okay, so here are the articles. You always want to get full text. I can sort by relevance. I can go by the oldest or the most recent. I can do a date range over here to select, because this is going back decades. All right, we don't want to start in the year 1000. We want to move it up. This is the 1930s. That's really interesting. Okay, so now instead of 12 million, I still have 12 million. That's amazing to me. This was from 1990. And then if I want to pick a publication title or a subject or a company, say I want to research a specific company, maybe I want to just look at the New York Stock Exchange. So if I click on that, then that took out actually millions of results, and now I am getting different news articles that have to do with this. And again, maybe I just want to look at wire feeds. So now it's picked up all my wire feeds. I can look at a quick detail to see if this is going to contain the information that I want. This is actually a press release for a company. It's not what I want, so I'm going to go back. Okay, and then I can always get my citation. Let databases cite for you. They'll always do it for you in that perfect APA or, didn't cite for me. Wants me to open it first. It'll create a citation list for you, or if you have an actual article open, let's go back to News Bites. Okay, so now I have a lot less, and I'm going to click on it. Here's the abstract, here's the full text, and up here I can cite, print, email it to myself, or I can save it. Okay, it'll save to a folder. Thing about database, if you save to a folder, it only saves as long as you're in here working. It's not going to save it and then you'll go back and it will be there at some